I'm out of Walmart. It's 3:24 looks like on my wristwatch. When I was about to be talking with my wife over in the section where you buy hot dogs and stuff like that, this man says, "Get ready for the act." Okay. Now, if that was just an innocent comment, fine. If it was a scripted comment, let me say this. Somehow I'm acting when I'm talking to my wife. You are insane in this country. If that's what that was, you're just as crazy and as evil as people get. You act like me for 31 years and longer. Act. Let me see you do it. Okay. Now let me put this on pause. I'm pretty angry right now, just at the thought of that. The crazy people here, the bullies, the liars, the traitors. I want to say that I had this book of Bob Dylan's songs, the lyrics to all his songs. I got it at Walden Bookstore. I was working there, and I believe on the back cover of that book, there's a picture of Bob Dylan like in a butcher's outfit or a fishmonger's outfit. I thought, why is he dressed like that? Now, if you watch the movie Serpico, at one point, Serpico is dressed like that. He's dressed like a butcher or something, and suddenly he runs up and he's chasing criminals he wants to arrest. He's dressed like a butcher, with a white cap on and a white apron and the rest of it. And he's sprinting down New York alleys after criminals to make an arrest, which he does. He makes the arrest dressed like that. So I'm saying I never understood why Bob Dylan was dressed that way, but now I'm saying to myself as an old man, hey, what does he talk about in that song that he's making popular on the lead up to getting the Nobel Prize? He's writing a song about an undercover cop. And we can see that Serpico would dress in undercover ways, like a butcher and so on. Nobody had any problem with that, right? So what was Bob Dylan doing? Dressed like a butcher. Here's what he was doing, in my opinion. John Lennon is caught with drugs, and that really messes up his life, doesn't it? So, was Bob Dylan somebody in that drug culture? Yes, he was. The counterculture, all that. And we find out in his song, Tweeter and the Monkey Man, he does not like undercover police at all. How does the undercover policeman end up in his song? Face down in a field and shot. So what was Bob Dylan doing? He was facing undercover police trying to catch him with drugs, marijuana, whatever. And that was his protest to dress like that. That's what it was, in my opinion. And I'm saying, these folks wasted all that time on that question of they're going to catch a villain like Bob Dylan or John Lennon. These are villains. They're going to waste lots of resources, money, energy, time on harassing people like this who are, well, in Bob Dylan's case, a Nobel Prize winner in literature. That's what they're doing to America's Nobel Prize winners. So this country is now, I'm going to say it, it's sick. He said I was sick. I'm saying this country is sick to be doing things like that, and I want out. And I'm going to get out with the Lord's help. Today's March 21st, 2026. Right now, it's 2:28 p.m. This is a Walmart watch, by the way. On my watch, I got 3 watches on. Love Walmart. I love them. I love Walmart. I don't like what's happened here. To quote Ron Kovic in Born on the 4th of July, he said, people say that you protest against America. Love it or leave it. But I love America. And I'm not leaving it. But when it comes to the government, it stops right there. That's what he said. These are liars and thieves that sent us to fight against an ignorant people with a long history of fighting for their own independence for 1,000 years. They sent us here on lies. We died. He lost his ability to move from mid-chest down and unable to have children, so his life was wrecked by lies. That's what he's saying. When it comes to the government, it stops right there. So I love Walmart, but I don't like what's happened to the United States. My opinion, this country is sick, and I want out, to repeat myself. I want out. I'm going to get out with the Lord's help.